Just about set now. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Not even close there. And we're underway here in the home opener. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball.
2-1.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit, Abraham Toro. First pitch, not close. Center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that skips in the dirt. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas sizing it up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, getting the nod on the mound, Tanner Houck. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if 1 isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Bregman is under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 out. Space is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 2nd inning set to go. Now here is Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Gallen measures 6
strike.
feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And he gets Bregman and quickly one away in the second. Second inning here, no score. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop at short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's Trevor Story. On the ground at first. And foul ball. Next offering is down low. Inside, just missed. Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job at covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Tap foul at the plate. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Alek Thomas now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
To the right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And that will end the inning. Back in Boston, on to the third inning. And now Ceddanne Rafaela right through there for a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. He's out. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Marcelo Meyer stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Duran in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Edge of the zone, call the strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to third. Bregman to first.
That's an out.
One up, one down.
Batting ninth,
Adrian
the
Del
designated
Castillo
hitter,
stands in
Adrian
now for the Diamondbacks.
Del Castillo.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Line to left, and it stays fair.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Digging in, Jake McCarthy. Abreu hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Abraham Toro. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one ripped. Thomas moving back. And it hits off the monster. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count now 2-0. And there's a ball. Bregman stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. Not in time, and he reaches safely. So a man at first. And now Trevor Story outside low, and that's ball 1. That's inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Full count.
And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So 2 away with nobody on. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch is in the dirt.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom four, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Houck back to work. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Now
Good extension on that
third
swing.
baseman,
Took the
Adrian
pitch on the
Peña.
outside part of the plate and drove it up
Over.
the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Fought off foul.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing
The
and a
first
miss,
baseman,
struck
number
him out.
22.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Abreu under it. Brings it in, and there's two down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Foul ball. That one
1-1.
almost got him.
Ball 2. Three balls, one strike.
Marte off of first with 2 away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
The
outs.
center fielder, number 5.
And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short, Meyer. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night, this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. First pitch misses. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Toro in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Ball too
A
high.
changeup missing, and that is ball 1.
Too high. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Heads up base running right there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped up. Abrams. He's there. He's got it. Back inside Fenway Park, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Foul ball there.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Right side, Abreu settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Adrian Del Castillo. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. McCarthy, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
That one the other way. And base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Both 2 in this one. That one hammered center field, way back there. Out of here! It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-4.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 5-4.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Wilson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman.
Now pitching for the
Kevin Ginkel on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Narvaez into box again, takes a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. That one is upstairs. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first.
Out.
And they get the out. Next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. It's softly on the ground left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Red Sox go bottom of the sixth. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult,
That's the ball.
especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toro takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
So I ain't saving you, but clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement?
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Randall Grichuk. One out. The base is empty for him. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fastball is outside. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's off the Green Monster. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Rafaela makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
And that one almost hit him.
Two
2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 7th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next offering upstairs. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Carroll hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Meyer stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ground ball right side, and that one handled, and that is that. So they turn things over to the righty, Garrett Whitlock.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Corbin Carroll. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Hey, 3.
Swings through it for the K. Well done behind the dish. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Check on the runner.
Safe.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. McCarthy at second with 2 down. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hot shot to third. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Shelby Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a count 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the run, sends it over to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Up and in, and a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2. New pitcher now, Renan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And first offering is fouled off. Bernardino. In his second season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Up the middle, Story. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. This one high in the air to left center. Duran corrals it, and there's one down. Randall Grichuk now. Popped up. Story nabs it, and there are 2 outs. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ripped towards third. They take the force out, and that is. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Goes down looking. So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. And that one fouled off. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And downstairs. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Late swing, foul to the left. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it. Gallen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side. Marte throws to first in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the outside corner, that is strike 2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one's gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. Here's Alex Bregman. In there for strike 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today
Leading
on
up,
the hill,
Wilton
Rucker
Diamondbacks.
Buehler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
1 away. This is Corbin
Batting
Carroll.
second, the right fielder.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city,
Counts
the
1-0.
organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Swing and a miss. And it's
1
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela in position. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, and here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball
Far
1, no
measures
strike.
6 feet 4 inches. 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Roman Anthony. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds 1 to the right side. handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
And 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rafaela snags it for the second out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the catch. That is the back here at Chase Field, top half of the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a strike in there. And a foul ball. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering is down low. And the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Ow! Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. McCarthy makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he takes a strike. And that skips into dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Thought maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Alek Thomas. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Duran makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0-1's the count.
Adrian Del Castillo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one
Ball
missed.
2.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2
Well,
the
and those
count.
hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throw over to Toro. Out number 3. Back here in the desert. Start of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Counts 1-0.
And that one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's one away. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one upstairs. And that's outside. Off the mark there. Ball 3. High fly ball out towards left center. McCarthy trying to get there. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here now the Red Sox DH. Roman Anthony on the ground at first.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCarthy sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Down the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Buehler back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the
You know,
count.
these D-backs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Here's Ketel Marte. Now this is in the air down the line. Durant pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up.
Well, that's today's style of baseball
1-1.
right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Threw that
One
fastball
ball,
right by him,
2 strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there.
3.
No, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Story now. Right through there for a strike. Story goes 6'1", 32 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
0-2.
Just
that's
off
off
the
the
outside edge.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right.
That's
You've got to
ball
throw
2.
back to first base. That's the difference between
balls,
shortstop and
2
second.
strikes.
You're usually moving into the play
Count ball.
at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground. Toss to Naylor, and Story is out. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That's in there, and that is strike one. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Meyer in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off to the right.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
1 ball.
And that
2 strikes.
skips in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And there's the strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
C.J. Abrams stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1's the
far.
count.
It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, out to short. He's in there.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Alek Thomas. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Slow roller to third. Fires over to first. That ends the all set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Kyle Nelson taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nelson.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Toro in the box again, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. Red Sox. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Down and in, moved his feet. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fly ball to right. Abreu makes the grab, 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Marte.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in the desert, now it's Alex Bregman. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, number 34.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Josh Naylor. Buehler back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. And he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, C.J. Abrams. First pitch misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Rafaela brings it in. 1 down. Alek Thomas will hit next.
I don't wear a cape and apron, so I ain't saying.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And here is Gabriel Moreno. In the air out towards right center. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 3-1. So now the DH spot, Adrian Del Castillo. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Randall Grichuk.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The tying run at the plate. Way out front for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Bernardino checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story. Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right through there for a strike. Red Sox by 2. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Meyer stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Bernardino, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's 3-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Slayton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at Chase Field, all set to start the 9th in this one.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Jalen Beeks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Now
Ball
3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Towards first, Naylor steps on first for the out. And now Abraham Toro. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Just missing there. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Makes the grab. Aroldis Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Naylor swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2's the
A
count.
healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one,
strikes.
and it's 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Diamondbacks.
Next to hit
shortstop,
for Arizona,
C.J.
C.J. Abrams.
Abrams.
And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you
No
do?
balls, 2
It's
strikes.
amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Chapman now, 1-run game.
3.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now batting. the
Diamondbacks
left
down
field,
to their final
Alex.
out. Now at the plate, Alec Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat.
Number
Lourdes
12,
Gurriel
Lourdes.
Jr. looking for a 2-out spot with the bases empty. 0-1.
Hey. 0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good
0-2.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike.
Ball, that's out.
And that's outside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 3-2.
So you better buzz. When you see what really wanna us, you really spilling blood.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like The struggle, we dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody. Anybody. You.